Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. It's time for some more Khalsa Raj. I'm your Theos Kelvin. It's the eve of railways. Let me see. I need to remember how to build them. Railway, yeah, here we go. Okay. Apparently we have 11 there already, nice. Maharashtra and Gujarat already have one. Good. And for added help building those railways, I want to go to my private construction sectors and give them some more subsidies. Let's go. Spool up the sectors. Let there be construction. Alright. The goal is just to try and get a bit of railway everywhere, because now that we have railways, the time for true economic expansion can begin. It's tough. It's been a long road. No longer need to subsidize the ports. I think I'll need to subsidize railways for the time being. Yeah, the motor industries, we've got enough engines right now. Bread, butter, ballot. Yeah. Unsurprisingly, we have yet another revolt. Uh-oh. Where the fuck is that army that I put a bunch of generals on? Well, that's certainly not good. Alright, Brave Offensive Planner, you're in the north. Okay. To the south. But yeah, the constant anarchist uprisings are a problem. Let me declare an interest in the Madras region. I think I actually wouldn't... Yeah, I guess I do not actually have any territory there, so fair enough. I've been looking to maybe improve relations with the EIC a bit, although it's going to be hard. You know, they're just outrightly belligerent with us. Yep. Alright. We're trying our best to build. It may yet take us some time, though. In general, I think we've recovered a decent bit of our infamy. I'm probably going to... Well... No, hold on. I'm not too far from, like, civilizing mission, am I? Although it's, like, 4 techs that need to spread, and then I could actually theoretically research it. Because that would get me 25% cheaper conquests in this region. A crazy thought, but I only have like 7 years until I run out of infamy, so we'll see. We shall see. Investment banks, yeah. Alright, unsurprisingly, conservative sweep. This isn't too bad, actually. We have minus 40 from our, like, revolution. So that's 64, 65. That's good. That's kind of where I want to be at right now. Because I still want to lose 10 more. Getting off of tenant farmers eventually. Alright, so now hopefully soon, proportional tax, only minus 8,000. Nice. Three years until that's incorporated. Yeah. East India Company, yeah. Like I say, for now, I just need to focus on trying to get us to have some economic expansion. Okay, guys. Seek Council of Workers Deputies. Yeah. Unfortunately, these guys are kind of jerks. Oh, I'm so glad, Russia, that we're amicable. And you're just cautious towards me. Apparently you don't necessarily want a trade or a freaking power block embassy with me, which is shocking. Here's the real question. Some sort of treaty renegotiation possible? Not quite with Austria-Hungary, unfortunately. So they'll be able to pull out whenever they want. Greece is a British puppet, I see. Portugal maintained its independence. Right. I want the Civil War over with ideally soon. The problem is, civil wars are fairly destructive. Any state that's occupied gets, you know, no market access, but worse yet, in this mod, minus 1,000% throughput for fucking 6 months after the occupation. So, like, the economy is, you know, collapsed in those states for 6 months at a bare minimum. No matter how quickly we actually quash the Civil War. What's going on? Okay, they have skirmish infantry. And are apparently able to hold us back, which is concerning. Okay. Hold on defense. I don't necessarily know what the hell's gone on here and why you're so weak, but yeah, you clearly need some time to recover. I obviously can't really go to skirmish infantry as we don't have munitions. We're okay for now, though. Alright. The railways are going. Okay. I mean, honestly, just start raising the conscripts, I guess. It's pretty clear they're going to be needed. We do have general staff, so I can maybe increase our training rate. That might give us a little boost. But apparently we still only have plus like 11 or 6 or so. Yeah, we have some supply issues. Why are you fucking dying over here? What do you mean you have no supplies? Oh shit, they're skirmishers. Right. Whoops. No, they need to actually be line infantry. Has withdrawn, yeah, because suddenly our army got weaker. Yeah, recruit them as line, please. Whoops. Yeah, that's real bad. Though apparently they aren't going on an offensive either. Ah. China has also officially shattered, which isn't a huge shock, really. Really? The moment I try and start improving relations. Unfortunately, it's going to be a while, I think, for these guys. Since they have so much freaking recovery to do now. I think you guys should be able to attack them. You have them massively outnumbered. Like, this number, I think, is because this is all getting, like, weighed down heavily or whatever. I think the number is incorrect. That said, do not take any of those with you. Oh shit, you're not on the front. That's why. I'm a fucking idiot. I just assumed they were going up to this front, but no, they weren't. That would explain some of our problems. Alright, you actually should be good to advance now, as well. Yeah, they got all their defenders here, which means that the next attack should go through without any problems, of course. Even if they defeat us halfway, it won't help. Alright, apparently I have the ability to get another company. 3 out of 4. Did joint stocks? Oh. Oh, the bank is profitable. Sweet. Nice. That's very good. Okay, that's very good. So, I think I want to establish the premium plantation. Yeah. You've already got opium and tea. You can also do tobacco. We don't really need to do that. But yeah. Immediately heading for 100 prosperity. Yeah. So, only a few more weeks. Ideally, at this point, I actually don't conquer anything else. Yeah, good. Because then it didn't actually get the penalty. Which is rather helpful. Alright. Oh shit, yeah, that just remained occupied the whole goddamn time. So we've lost our stock exchange. We've lost a lot. Although, honestly, hey, we're fine. Pay no attention to our rapidly increasing GDP. As suddenly we are able to build everywhere. All construction sectors to iron frame, please. Build as much as we can, damn it. Apparently I'm at minus 2,000 bureaucracy now, which is not great. I take it that's likely because there was downsizing or something else. Some more bureaucracy there as well. One's permittable. Unstable political rigidity. Oh yeah, I guess we had an ongoing revolution for a really fucking long time, didn't we? Quick. Promote state religion. That'll get us another 10 and will help. But yeah, no, our entire economy is kind of cooked right now from that incredibly long revolution destroying our political rigidity. Yeah. Minus 7% throughput's not great. But yeah, if we can get that, we've also kind of got inflation under control now, which is good. Soon I'll be able to get some extra minting as a result. since I'll be able to adjust the currency production. The good Indian rupee and orange shortage, yep. If you don't have enough currency in circulation, you don't get inflation by printing money. The little things. Alright. Okay. Yeah. So promoting state religion will get us another 10. Political rigidity and get us mostly out of the hole. Good. Yeah, we're starting to see like some pretty heavy conversion, which is good. Alright. Promote state religion. Does that create a seed here? No. But good enough. But yeah, just hitting promote state religion gets another 10 political rigidity and gets rid of most of the effects. Which also helps us with the bureaucracy problem, apparently. I mean, fair enough. Alright. So, things are stable. I don't know. Society. Nationalism's about to be finished. Let's see. We should soon get joint stock companies. God, the paternal conservatives are 50%. Incredible. Do I need to get off pre-modern diplomacy? Maybe. They're gonna take that. Okay, proportional tax now makes us money. Thank goodness. Okay, so I need to include the liberals in government, I think. Any of you guys want this? That's liberalism complete, nice. Yeah, good. See, you guys are basically at a solid 0. Which is fine. Freedom, equality, and liberty. Gain the moderate Democrat. See, the paternal conservatives right now have authoritarian Democrat. That's Riots. Alright. So the reactionaries are traditional power. So we could get them to relax a little bit as well. That's probably the best one to go with here. Alright, we also have nationalism. The Anarchists are already gearing up for another fucking fight. Because of course they are. Yeah. Our standard of living continuing to plummet, by the way. My god. Okay, inflation starting to level out here. Mechanized workshops. do. So by name. Alright, so furniture manufactories. This work should be all in crystal glass, bone china. Paper bleaching, rotary press, regular wooden ships, sewing machines, and craftsman sewing. And keep it on wrought iron for now, as much as I would like to not. That gets us the bureaucratic interests supporting. Okay, you guys are a lot less powerful now. That's good to see. Jesus Christ. So is there anyone else I can appoint to fucking any positions at this point? The National Liberals. Well, that's something. Alright. Yeah, I think I need to stay on production tech. Unfortunately. No, you know what? We got tier 2. That's most of what we need. Let's get joint stock companies and start helping out society again. Because tier 3 society has just so many little things I need, you know? Just trying to weaken the anarchists. Their sport's basically non-existent this time around. Westernizing the vaccination, by all means. Keep it local. Okay, monetary policy's almost cooled. I think it goes down by 1% a month. Some amount anyway. Alright, economic affairs reached level 4. Let the investment continue. Alright. A newspaper offers support. I mean, the problem is I do not want the Fraternal Conservatives losing 10. So, I don't have a choice here. This is great. Although the business interests apparently were a couple percentage points there, so that's something. Yeah, I'm really hoping to get to the next phase, in which I'll have enough to actually sway the Fraternal Conservatives. What? No. No, no. Hey, that was a good one. That was, holy shit, 10% loyalists in Punjab? Hold on. Well, hold on. I want to see that. I'm sorry. I actually missed an event I cared about for once. That almost never happens, to be fair. Oh, Lord. Come on. Oh, no. Loading that save actually was a crash. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'll be right back. All right, and I had to go back a little bit further than I would have liked, but we're good. I was real worried for a moment there, you know, with just how bad that could be. So what did I even get? Was it proportional taxation? Newspaper offers support. Yeah, I have to take that. I know. I guess I do not get whatever it was, which is unfortunate. But yeah, no, saves are not necessarily guaranteed to work with this mod set. I think that's a problem with ENF. It might be BPM though. Save corruption is everyone's most favorite problem to run into, isn't it? Holy shit, though. Wait, did the Anarchists just stand down? Alright, the Anarchists have given up. Thank fuck. There's not enough Anarchists to maintain the movement anymore. We are through, boys. For now, anyway. We've got to try and improve things, though. I definitely do not want to increase education right now. More education would probably be harmful as they'll start demanding a higher standard of living. Economic affairs and regional administration are my first two. They're the big boys. Health system is probably the next one I need to go to. Or otherwise try to get to. Yeah. Let's get like 5 more of those. The investment pool is flowing with good money. Monetary value is climbed. Oh. Okay. Just random give me trade privileges treaty. That's certainly a thing. Nah, go to hell. Yeah. Like I said, we just need to get over to the next tier. Two Sicilies improving relations. We're starting to become stronger and not completely ignorable. Which is great. Let's increase wages. Probably would have helped in the Civil War, but oh well. Yeah, I assume Maharashtra is no longer completely cooked, which is good. Yeah, things are proceeding. Alright. Standard of living is climbing back up a little bit. Only a little bit, though. Oh, goodness. Everything is hard. Alright, so psychiatry, and once we have joint stock companies, that means I should probably begin researching the tier 3 that I want. Which I think is the civilizing mission. Yeah. Like, we just need to research civilizing mission. And monetary policy tools will spread to us naturally. And that'll be good. Alright. Chinese People's Assembly, yeah. The fight against communism out here is not an easy fight. Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of just thinking and trying to get additional anything, really. Through some of the red tape, it's fine. So, I am going to begin a sizable investment into the healthcare system. You know? Let's get the standard of living up another 1.5 points, just to try and help the situation. Our people will not be wealthy for a long time, so I need to give them whatever I can. You know? Like, if I improve the labor board, that's going to be another 0.6 standard of living. Theoretically, you know, we can get up to 3 and... yeah, plus 4.2. Making the minimum standard of living 5.2. Which, not ain't too bad. Alright. Yeah, it looks like a lot of businesses are in fact booming. The economy is growing very rapidly as the capitalists are just kind of taking it from here. We've got incredible amounts of money flowing into the investment pool. Like, I'm happy to see it, you know? Good. Let's get more construction sectors built. We must keep developing. Larger economy means a larger tax base. Especially now that I'm going to switch off of peasant taxes. 38,000. Progressive taxes. I wish I could get that, but no. The paternal conservatives will not consent to that. They are currently neutral on this shift, so like I can sway them. And basically, as it stands, I need to be able to sway the paternal conservatives to pass a law. They're just that powerful. I can eventually start weakening the paternal conservatives once I start doing things like, you know, the suffrage institution. Although, easier said than done. Because I basically feel like I kind of need to do suffrage and law enforcement sort of in lockstep to try and keep my political rigidity from collapsing too hard. Alright, I saw progress to drafting. That's what I like to hear. Let's call in some favors with the conservatives. Alright. That gets a 55% success chance rate and deals with most of the stall risk. Yeah. Modernize the tax system. Every little bit helps. It should actually help our, like, standard of living a lot. I can't imagine that the peasants do so well under that. And I think, are still probably majority peasants, right? Yeah. By a lot. So that should hopefully uncook the peasants, you know? Or at least I hope it will. Oh yeah, we can do telegraph offices now. Good. Alright. Yeah, it's for the stocks. That's fine. Alright. Yeah, a lot of these railroads are going to be pretty profitable anyway, so. Just relax. Holy shit, I'm a semi-developed country. Alright. Let's go. Unfortunately, development is actually kind of a negative. It's really just bad all around. But that's fine. You guys have stagnant political rigidity, goddamn. Geneva Convention's membership already? I guess it is pretty late. Fair enough. What level of... I'm looking for their development level, but I don't see it anywhere. Oh yeah, wait, no, there it is. Right, I just was overlooking it because I didn't see hyper-developed country. Because holy shit, what the fuck, France? You're hyper-developed already. Don't worry, we'll be following soon. Now it's suddenly looking like a lot more possible for me to maybe start upgrading my army to skirmishers. They will demand munitions, of course, but there should now be enough demand for a munitions factory to maybe even be built. Wouldn't that be nice? Of course, that's under the assumption I can actually build the munitions factory, which I realize I probably can't. Because that's locked behind percussion caps. Oh, good. Yeah, I literally got everything else other than percussion caps first. 10 out of 10, everyone. Alright. Whatever. We're getting through T2. We're doing alright. And, ain't bad. So, yeah, you have infrastructure. Why don't you get, like... I think you can have even 30 more universities. Or 30 universities to reach the economy scale cap right now. So let's head towards that. Oh, Lord. I fucking, again, if I blink on the monetary policy, I massively overshoot. We've got to chill. Again. Hold on. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I can go to 50 or 75% right now, which would make it easier for me to pay attention to. GDP over 10 years doubled. Nice. All right. We'll print some extra money and relax a bit. Because, yeah, we don't want to lose the tax waste, and it destroys our manufacturing industry throughput, so it's important to try and get it under control where we can. Alright, so proportional taxes are actually going to pass. We are quickly developing into a modern state. The East India Company, yeah, it's got its 214 million GDP. Its currency is in the fucking shitter, but that's Britain's fault mostly, I think. 78,000. Alright, the concept of the engines of progress. We are on track for innovation. Alright. Yeah, sure, get baking powder, that'll be good. 14 weeks left for joint stock. Alright. There's nothing else in society at tier 2, so that's good. We just gotta keep trying to spread our tech. And catch up. It's the only thing you can do. It ain't bad, you know? Psychiatry unlocked. Nice. So which will we get? I actually kind of hope monetary policy tools. So that way I can definitely just fire and forget this. But I don't know what the spread rate's really going to end up being. So I'd like a little bit of a lead there. Now we roll joint stock. Well, at least we get it sooner, I guess. Alright. The universities are under construction, then the government administrations, which will further help us improve our institutions. Like, yeah, let's get our labor board to 3. You know? Hell, maybe we'll appoint somebody to actually run this thing. God, you have 7 experts. Might as well. Okay, yeah, you're... Okay, the regional manager. Okay, you're fired. Please appoint an expert. Thank you. There we are. Yeah, we have a lot of experts starting to come out, which is good. Alright, joint stock companies have been unlocked. Getting me yet another company. Alright. Well, this is certainly an interesting one. Okay, unfortunately for me, I legitimately cannot see these. So, I think I have to actually go establish and then, like, look at the various things. I think what I am going to do, real quick, oof, this probably would have been better than the other one, oh well, is, actually just go establish and take a look at all of them. Thankfully, I can do that between episodes, so thank you everyone for watching. I've been your Leo Scalebin, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, folks. Have a good night.